Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We are going to get started in 1 second. Um, all right. All right. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Jennifer J. Um, no. Right. I am Jennifer J. Okay, there we go. Pin comment. All right. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. We are live, and just let me introduce myself. My name is Jennifer J. I am a business system and automation specialist, and I help business owners automate their businesses to prevent burnout, which is what we're talking about today. So, we are talking about how to prevent burnout. So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever worked 12-hour days only to feel like you're still behind, right? Maybe you're juggling calls, emails, paperwork, and at the end of the day, there's nothing left of yourself for you or your family, right? Who has had that happen? Hey, in TikTok world. Who has had that happen to them? Let me know, because I know, yes, 100%. Right. So today we're going to unpack why burnout happens, and I'm going to give you Mitchell in the house, and I'm going to give you 4 ways automation can not only prevent burnout, but also give you back your time, your sanity. Cause listen, I'ma keep it real right now. We're gonna get really real for 1 minute. Burnout and stress from trying to do everything in your business can cause all kind of issues. And so it's not just about putting automation in your business to give you sanity, it's to keep you alive, right? You should not be doing everything in your business. I don't know who told you that. I don't know where this came from, but we have to unlearn that, because we need to focus on what we need to focus on, right? So I see the plumber joint. If you're a plumber, you don't need to focus on work paperwork and answering calls, and people are calling you and setting up appointments. Automation has to do that for you. And you don't necessarily have to hire someone, right? The system can take care of it. But because we have these notions and we think that these are the things that we're supposed to do, we don't understand that we can just have automation take care of it, and it will continue to go, right? So let's get into it. All right. You guys with me? You guys with me? So if you see me looking around, okay, number one, you may be new to me. I have 3 screens going, and I am live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. All right. And so I am looking and trying to engage with everyone. So there's a camera here. These are my TikTok people. What's up, TikTok? This is Instagram. These are my Instagram folks. Hey, Instagram, holla. And this is my YouTube, Facebook, camera, okay, and LinkedIn. All right. So let's get into it. Now, if you are viewing me live, drop hashtag live. Hashtag live. If you are viewing me live, drop hashtag live so I know and my team knows when we come back to the comments. So if you are viewing me live, drop hashtag live. All right, perfect. If you are watching the replay, drop hashtag replay. Okay. All right, cool. This is also, I'm going to tell you why I'm doing that in a minute as well. So if you're viewing me live, drop hashtag live. If you're viewing me on replay, drop hashtag replay. All right, so let's get into it. So today we're going to unpack why burnout happens. I'm going to give you 4 actionable steps and ways you can prevent it. All right. So here's what I think. What do you think happens in your business when you're the bottleneck in every process? Drop it in the chat so I can see. What do you think happens? Hey guys. Right. Stuff doesn't get done. Right. The question is, what do you think happens when you are the bottleneck in your business for every process? Everything depends on you. Yep. You get burnt out. Yeah. You get burnt out. Okay. So, how do you think that impacts your stress levels or your ability to scale? Right? Because we started our business to scale, not to work another 100-hour job. Right? We didn't start our business to just become an employee of our business. We started our business to become a business owner. And so, being a business owner, now we are doing different things. We're not so into the day to day. Okay. So, here's what I know. When you're trying to do everything, you're trying to take on more than your body and your mind can handle. Right? Here's where it's a problem. Our minds, okay, tell us we could do these things. So it's like a fight. So it's like, I wish I had some dolls. It's a fight. So it's like your mind is like, look, I could do this, I could do that, I could do, ooh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And your body is like, I don't know who gonna help you do all that. I don't know where you think we about to get the energy from. I don't know what you are talking about, but we are not. So they're like constantly fighting, right? Because your mind is ambitious and it's telling you you're going to do all of these things. And even if you write a to-do list, you writing all of this stuff down, right? And it's like, wait a minute. We cannot do all of these things. We just can't. We can only handle but so much. And why should you push your body to the limit? Now, if you're an athlete, that's a whole different thing. But in business, why are we pushing our body and mind to the limit? Right? So I'm reading this book that says buy back your time. When you hire someone or when you make a decision in your business, it's to buy back your time. Right? I know a lot of people are thinking like, well, no, I want to do it because I want to get these tasks off of me. Yes, but the task that is getting off of you is buying back your time. So let's get into it. All right. So the first cause of why burnout happens is manual task overload, right? Because our mind is telling us we could do all of these things, but our body is like, yeah, no, we can't. Or Some people get squirrel syndrome. We're not going to talk about that. But manual task overload. So doing everything in your business. You're taking calls, you're following up, you're invoicing, you're doing estimates, you're sending proposals, you're doing fulfillment, you're playing double dutch waiting on them to pay you so that you can go ahead and send them whatever it is that they bought or enter them into whatever program that you're entering them into. Manual task overload. These things do not have to be done manually by anybody. It can be done by automation. It can be done by a system, okay? Number two, lack of systems. So, no clear processes, constant firefighting, right? So, what's this system? Let me explain. So, I grew up in my family's construction company. And at the age of 14, I was writing out payroll checks. So, this is before computers. There were no computers, there was no digital anything. Okay. Fax machines. It was fax machines. The internet hadn't even been discovered yet. All right. So I'm writing out payroll checks. And so once I mastered that, my dad said, "Hey, I'm going to show you how I do payroll." And you know what he had? Pieces of paper, little slips. Now it was on stationery and he had it in a table format, right? And so you write the person's name on there, you write the job. He had it mapped out by day. You write the job and you write how many hours they got paid, or if it was footage, what was the footage, and then what was the cost per footage that they got paid, and then you total up that in the column, right? So again, paper. So once this was filled out for the week, that was their payroll. Then my dad started giving them like loans and stuff like that. So then he would write lines on the bottom, loan. Or if he loaned them some money, he would grab their sheet and he would write on the bottom, loan, blah, 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 because you're going to pay that back. We're going to take that out of your check, right? Some people had child support. If they had child support, he wrote child support at the bottom. So now we had these things that were coming out. I'm telling you, this is before computers. So from that sheet went to me, the stacks, to write out their payroll checks. Because once he totaled them out, he had their payroll, right? And so he would give them a copy of their payroll slip, and then we would keep a copy of their payroll slip, right? Well, from there, how do we figure out who worked where? He had a spiral notebook. And when they would call and say, "Hey, I need a truck, I need a delivery, I need this, I need that," he would write it out. The spiral notebook had the days at the top. And we would write the jobs out, who the job was for, where the job was going, what time the job started, and then up under that job we assigned the laborers who was doing it, who's going to drive the truck, who's going to work dunnage. It was drywall. So if you guys are like, what are you talking about, we wrote all of that out, right? And he already knew before he put them on the job how much they were getting paid. This is how much it's going to pay. Is it going to pay hours or is it going to pay footage, right? That was his system. That was his system. So a system is just steps that you take to get to the goal, right? So those are the steps. Phone call, write it down, dispatch the trucks out, do the payroll on the sheets, and then write the payroll slips out. Now, we ain't going to talk about how we do the W-2s, the 1099s, and all that stuff. But all of this was paper. This was the system. So then when it came to digitize that, it's what's the process? Okay, when we get a call, we do this. Okay, let's see if we can digitize that process. That's what you have to do in your business. So if you don't have a clear process, you can't even get help. This is why you're constantly firefighting. This is why you're constantly putting out fires in your business, because there are no clear processes and there are no clear systems. So you have to get systems in your business, and those are your processes. So it's two things: systems can be software and systems can be the step-by-step process. You'll hear it used synonymously, right? So now once you get those systems, now you're missing opportunities, right? You're missing opportunities because you're losing leads due to failure to follow up, forgotten follow up, right? And then 24/7 availability, feeling like you must always be there to keep things running. Businesses close, yours should too, right? So, what's the impact? The impact of not having these things is you experiencing burnout. So, when burnout sets in, your energy, your focus, your creativity drained. And when you're drained, your business suffers, right? Your business suffers because what did I ask you before? Everything is all on you. So if you don't have the energy, you can't do it. So now you're crashing out in your business because you think that you have to do everything. You have all of these problems. You have back problems. You have knee problems. You have diabetes from poor eating and no exercise and everything else because you think that you're supposed to be the one to do everything in your business, and you're not. So how can we use automation to prevent this from happening? Right? What if there was a way to take those repetitive tasks off your plate? What if you could capture every lead, follow up automatically, and still have time for yourself, right? So, the first way that you need to do it is to streamline your daily tasks. So, last week, I told you about doing the Pomodoro timer, right? If you do the Pomodoro timer, you're going to pay attention to everything that you do when that timer says break. You're going to look at it and say, wow, okay, that was 45 minutes. What did I just do in 45 minutes? It's going to make you more cognizant of your time. And so once you figure that out, now you can streamline these things. You can automate your scheduling, automate your invoicing, automate your estimates, automate your fulfillment, so you could focus on higher value activities, revenue generating activities. The activities is going to bring money back to your business. Okay. So imagine your CRM taking calls and sending follow up texts while you're out at dinner, right? Imagine that. That's what this looks like. So, number two, improve lead management. So, you need to capture and track every lead automatically to make sure that no one falls through the cracks, no one gets lost. So, I was at a conference this week, Monday, and this is huge. This is huge for business owners. It's huge because this is how you get paid. This is how your business makes money. And so if you don't follow up, what happens? That person is gone. Outie. Bye. Deuces. I'm going to the next person who's going to respond to me. I'm going to the next person who's going to answer me. I'm going to the next business that I can get a answer from. Right? So we want to make sure that we're improving our lead management. We're responding immediately. And of course, we can't do it. Like I can't respond to leads that's coming to my business right now because I'm on live. And so automation takes care of that. AI takes care of that. Okay. And let's talk about business cards. So, digital business cards. That was another issue. And so, with the digital business cards, you have your business card, and it's like, hey, I got my business card. It's cute. Here's my business card. It got my picture and all of my links. And then when you scan it, you save it, and it goes into your phone where it's lost forever. Is that effective? That is not effective. That is absolutely not effective. It's not effective. And so when I showed mine, I'm like, okay, scan mine. Mine will send you a text message, ask you your name, ask you your email, and then deliver value back to you, right? Now you're going to remember, but you don't have to remember because it's automated and it's going to continue to follow up with you. So we have to put these things in our business so that we can avoid burnout. And so I know the first thing you're thinking is, oh, I need to hire a person. You don't need to hire a person. Most likely, you just need to automate the things that you are doing on a day to day. We have to get out of thinking we have to do everything. We don't have to do everything. And of course, there are going to be people in your business who don't understand that. It is okay. Everyone can't go with you. Yes, I know when I started, it was only me, but I'm growing, I'm scaling. So now you don't have that access to me because I've put things and people in place to take care of that. Right. And so sometimes you have to be okay with letting people go in your business because they're going to hold you down. They're going to be that anchor that's going to pull you back into this burnout. They don't know that you have these health issues that you've acquired because you've been sitting at your desk doing all of this work and doing all these things. They don't know that you could barely get up when you try to get up and walk up steps or anything. They don't know that. So you can't allow them to pull you down in your business, right? The next thing, number three, reduces decision fatigue. So putting automation in your business reduces decision fatigue. What does that mean? I talked about the process in my family's construction company, right? I didn't have to make any decisions. The process was the process. The process was answer the phone. What is the job? Where is it going? What time? Is there anything else I need to know? Right? There are other things you need to know. If it was commercial, maybe it was okay, we only have access to the elevator from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. After that, the other trades are coming in, blah, 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 blah. Right? I don't have to make decisions. The process is answer that phone, write down what they say, assign the people, let the people know where the job is. At the end of the week, do the payroll on the sheets, write the check. That is a standardized process with systems. And it's repetitive because it happens every day. Now, how can we automate that? For sure, I automated that. Soon as computers came, I automated that. But my dad didn't really want to use computers, so I automated everything outside of him. We let him answer the phone and still write on that little notebook. But everything else, automated. Payroll, automated. All of that stuff, automated. Right? So you can reduce decision fatigue by putting the correct standard processes and systems in your business. And number four, using automation to avoid burnout gives you time back. It gives you time to be able to work out, go on dates, have a social life, right? It gives you time to do the things you want to do. It gives you time to be able. One of the things that I loved was that I was able to be there for my daughters when they were growing up. I was able to go to mommy muffins with mom, right? I was able to go to the school until I didn't have to. When I couldn't go, or when somebody told me I couldn't take off to do things with my kids, I was like, you know what? Absolutely not. This is nope. I'm about to start my own business. Can't nobody tell me that no more. Now my kids are grown now, but I know that that is important for people. It's important for you to be able to spend time with your kids and be there for them, right? Because it gives them a sense of self-confidence. It gives them a sense of security. And I'm not saying if you work a 9 to 5, quit your 9 to 5 and start a business. That is not what this is talking about. This is for business owners who are already in business, who need to grow and scale to the next level of stop being a hustler and be a business owner. Stop being an employee of your business and be a business owner. And so when I decided I'm not going to allow anyone to tell me when I could spend time with my family, that's when I said, okay, I'm going to do my business full time. Because I was already always doing it. It just wasn't full time. Right. And so, what if you had automation to chase late payments, late reminders, so you don't have to? I have an automation that my customers absolutely hate because it chases them every day. And things happen. Sometimes, your cards expire, anything happens. But that automation is going to tell me, and it's going to tell you, you didn't make a payment. All right, these are the consequences. If you don't make this payment, they hate it. They hate it. So, but I don't have to chase them for that payment, because it can fail at 1 o'clock in the morning and it's sending them an email. I'm asleep. I don't know what's going on, and won't know till I get up in the morning and come and check in and see. But they see and they've responded, right? Because they've seen it. So we want to put automation in our business so that we can go and live the life we want to live, right? So if you're ready to prevent burnout and take back control of your time, you can try Premier Business System today. So what is Premier Business System? It is an all-in-one CRM system that is powered by AI and automation that can do all of these things I just told you today for less than the price of your artisan crafted daily coffee or tea. We are offering this system for $97 for a limited time. And yes, it's only a limited time. So it's $97 a month. It'll automate your entire business. And so you can go to premierbizsystem.com/got systems. So if you're on Instagram, you can hit the link in my bio. If you're on TikTok, I will drop it in the comments. And if you are on Facebook, YouTube, I'm dropping it in the comments for you. And if anybody has any questions, definitely go ahead and ask me. If you have any questions about automation, automating your business, how will automations help, any of that, definitely let me know right now. And so if you're looking at me on Instagram, not Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, you see that I've dropped it and it's on the screen with me. Oh, I don't know how to keep it there. Okay. So, hey, hey. Awesome. All right, well, that is our live for today, guys. Definitely if you are checking me out live, drop live over here on Instagram, drop hashtag live, and then if you are watching the replay, drop hashtag replay so we can see. Now, why do I ask you to drop hashtag live and hashtag replay? Analytics. Because I don't trust the platform analytics because they aren't accurate, right? So you can look at that and say, okay, this is how many people were live. This is how many people watched the replay. So you know, should I continue doing this activity or not? Right? That's how we analyze things. A lot of us are just out here doing business without any type of analyzation at all. None. So again, if you are ready to prevent burnout and take back control of your time, our system is $97 a month. That is limited. It will go back up to its regular price of $297 a month, but it will manage your entire business. Okay? It will automate your entire business so you don't have to do these things. Also, it'll allow you to operate on social media smartly, right? So if you sell products and you're like, hey, drop cream in the chat, and then you send them a DM and it goes directly to that product. So now they could just buy, right? Right. This is what we want to do to prevent burnout. We don't want to get off live and then have to go back and send all of these messages. So we've covered today why burnout happens, how automation can prevent it. We've given you 4 actionable strategies to get started. So now it's time to take action and reclaim your time and your life and run your business. Don't let your business run you. So remember, running your business doesn't have to mean running yourself into the ground. Automation is the key to working smarter, not harder. Okay. All right. So again, my name is Jennifer J, business systems and automation specialist. And if you guys want to start working smarter, I hate saying that, but it's true. Go ahead and take me up on my offer for our system, which is $97 a month to automate your business. So now that you can spend more time with your family, you can go to school events and not have to worry about being on your phone and responding to emails, and you can attend family events. One last thought, like I watch I watch a lot of Christmas shows, right? A lot of Christmas rom-coms. They're always attached to their phone and their computer. That's not the life we want to live. We want to be present. We want to be present, and we want to be there for the people who um love us, right? Our family, our friends, our husbands, our wives, children's, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, best friends. We want to be there and spend time with those people and actually be present in the moment because life is too short. So I will be here back again next week, 10 o'clock a.m. We are talking automation, systems, AI. So next week, we're going to talk about AI, and I'm going to show you guys a demo of AI. All right. See you later.